Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Just making sure.
Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. Good. Come, complete. Come. Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. Five, six, seven, go. And we say jump. What's that? Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. Five, 6, 7, and follow the leader. Ready?
Please give it up. Test 1 2. Great. Please give it up for Ms. Yobo and our incredible student drummer. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I'll give a moment for transition. I'm going to invite up all of our speakers. Please grab a drum, grab a chair. If you can hear my voice, clap once. If you can hear my voice, clap twice. Wonderful. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here today. My name is Kimberly Olson, and I'm proud to be the Executive Director of the New York City Arts and Education Roundtable. Can we give it up one last time for our incredible student drummers?
It's easy. The last four so you're gonna remember. Okay? So we play down in the center. It's one tension. Right here. So 1, 2, the edge, 1, 2, 3. Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. on the center, so we're gonna start from here. I watch men before I think. I watch men before I think. I watch men before I think. I watch men. Can you clap for that? Now we go forward.
If you're going to be speaking, you can actually stay up here with me. Stay on up here. So this is exactly what we are here to celebrate today, is the importance and power of arts and education. Fabulous. So today is an exciting day as we celebrate the Support for Arts Instruction citywide initiative. This $4.05 investment provides public school students with rich, diverse arts education throughout New York City. This initiative supports standards-based arts instruction at 210 schools across all 5 boroughs, with a focus on increasing access and strengthening pathways to sequential arts learning. This year, it's estimated that this initiative is going to reach more than 40,000 students citywide. It's a lot of students. So what does this look like? It's exactly what we've seen today. This is students learning to play the drums, student creating the beautiful art that is actually on display down here, students participating in dance, students going on field trips to our city's world-class organizations, and schools partnering with arts organizations and artists, helping to open doors and expose students to different art forms and ways to learn. So we know that arts education is transformative for students. It helps them not only explore their creativity, it leads to better academic outcomes, mental health, family engagement, increased attendance, and graduation rates. And the arts reach and engage all students in ways that other subjects can't. And most importantly, the arts has been and continues to be a lifeline for our students. So we look forward to this program continuing, hopefully increasing to reach more students. And with that, I'm going to now turn it over to some speakers. We have an incredible array of educators, students, city leaders that are here to talk a little bit about the importance of the arts. So it's my pleasure to first turn the mic over to Councilmember Eric Dinowitz, who's the chair of the City Council's Education Committee. Welcome, Councilmember Dinowitz.
Thank you. Good morning. Okay, can I tell you, I've gone all over the city, and when I say good morning, and I get an answer back like that, I know I'm in a school, I know I'm with students, I know I'm with educators. Are you having a good day so far? Wow, this is like a great day. A great day. My name is Eric Dinowitz. I'm your New York City Council member, and I chair the Committee on Education. And what that means is that I get to help students just like you all over the city to make sure that you have the schools and education you deserve. Now, you heard some really cool things about the arts. Yeah? Like that, when you have arts in schools, attendance goes up, your math scores go up, your ELA scores go up, and that's really, really cool. And your superintendent is like, yeah, higher scores. That's great. And your principal's like, yeah, my PPO is going to be really good. But, in addition to that, I think it's really important to state that there is inherent value in the arts. Inherent value. And what that means is that the arts themselves are special. And the arts themselves are important. That it isn't just about the arts improving math scores, although that's important. It isn't just about arts improving attendance, although that's important. The arts help us discover who we are. They help us as a society, as a community, tell other people who we are. If you think back in history, whether it's 10 years ago, or 100 years ago, or 500 years ago, we often look back to the songs that people wrote at the time to help us understand what was going on. We often look back to pieces of art, of visual art, to help us understand what the society felt at the time. And right now, we just heard a bunch of beautiful young students expressing themselves through the drums. And I heard a bunch of my new friends tell me some of their favorite songs. I didn't know, but I knew K-pop Demon Hunters. Okay, I guess some of you also like K-pop Demon Hunters. Are you going to perform for us later? You're going to perform K-pop Demon Hunters? All right, Amelia says yes, and Symphony's politely raising her hand. And Symphony's my new best friend because she's great. But also, she said, yeah, we're going to announce the birthdays, and our friend's birthday was yesterday, but we're going to announce it today because we got school yesterday. I said, wouldn't you like to come to school on the weekend? And I think most students would say no. And she goes, and she said, and Symphony said, I would love to come to school on the weekend. And the first thing she said was that she wants to do art. That she loves art here so much that she wants to come here on the weekends. I will tell you, that is a very unique position to want to come to school on the weekend. But how amazing is that? That's why you come to school, that's what you love. And I saw it because I used to be a public school teacher. And I would see it day in and day out, that the kids would come to school for the arts. And then they would stay for the math and the ELA, but that's not what was important. They came for the arts. And you know, when I was a little older than you, I was very shy. I didn't speak. They thought the people thought that I had like I was going to have a hard time in life because I just didn't speak. And then I discovered the arts. And then I was kind of kicked and pushed on stage, and I discovered something about myself that the arts helped reveal. I discovered that talking to people ain't so bad. I discovered that sharing a part of myself and expressing myself is not so bad. And if not for the arts, I don't know if I'd be up here. I'd still be a mute. I'd still not be talking to people. And so for me, it was very special. For my students, it was very special, the arts. And for all of you, the arts, I know from speaking to you today, are so important. And that's why, as chair of the Committee on Education, I am deeply committed to making sure the arts are embedded into our schools so you can all have the same experiences that my students had and I got to have. And we in the City Council are committed to this, and that's why in the current budget, we allocated, well, last year, when we voted on it, $4.05 million for these arts programs. And to the grown-ups, you have our continued commitment in the council to fight for every dollar that you deserve, to provide for our students what we know is valuable. And to the kids, to the students, you just should know this, that the grown-ups out here, whether it's elected officials, whether it's your teachers, your parents, superintendents, we all love you very much. And we are all doing everything we can as grown-ups to make sure that you continue to love school, that you continue to love the arts, you continue to love gym, continue to love reading. Don't shake your head. You told me before. You continue to love math and science and birds, which I understand you're studying now. So you have our commitment. All the grown-ups here love you very much. And I can't wait to see what you guys continue to do and continue to show as the years progress. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Councilmember Dinowitz, for your commitment and support for students citywide. It's now my great pleasure and privilege to invite up some very special first graders who are going to share a little bit about what arts means to them. So I'm going to invite up our community school director, Deja Thomas, and our 3 young people. Come on up to the stage.
clapping for will be able to hear her comments when she comes out. I have two lovely first graders here that are going to introduce themselves nice and loud. You're going to tell us your name and how old you are.
My name is Amelia and I'm 6 years old. My name is Symphony and I'm 7 years old.
Good morning, Amelia and Stephanie. And I have just a couple of questions for you, okay? My first question is, how do you feel about art in school here at P16? What? You feel good about what? Art, the activities?
The activity.
Okay, and why do you feel good about the activities?
We can make stuff.
Make stuff. Okay. Symphony, how do you feel about art here in school at P16?
We get to draw and color.
That's some of the stuff we get to do. How do you feel about art? How does art make you feel? It makes you feel good? Okay. So if we didn't have art here in P16, you guys would feel a little sad? Yeah. So what are some of the activities that you have done in school since we have the art program? Some of the things that we've done so far.
Building.
Building. Okay.
Windows.
So what is it that we're making at the end? So we have some pieces there, right? We have some buildings and some windows. What is that big part going to be when we are all finished? Do you know what we're building? What we're making? What is it that we're making?
We're making different things. Making buildings and we're making people that's looking at the window.
So we're making buildings and we have windows and people that's going to live in them. So you have to tell us your name and your age. Nice and loud, okay?
My name is Nathan and I'm 6 years old.
And right there, we have art now in school with P16. So how does art make you feel here in school?
It makes me happy.
Make you happy. And why does art make you happy? And what are some of the things that we do here in school during art time?
We can draw cars and people, and we even can draw rainbows and people and everything else.
And how does art make you feel?
Good and happy.
Let's give our first graders a round of applause. So we're not just doing windows and buildings, we're making New York City. So we're going to see different people in New York City do some of the things that they do in real time every day. So those are just some of the pieces that they have started. Thank you guys so much.
Wonderful. Thank you so much to our incredible young artists for sharing that with us. We're now going to keep things going and hear from one of our school leaders, Principal LaTanya Gray. Come on up. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you, my boys and girls. Councilman Dinowitz, thank you so much for joining us. Education of New York City Public Schools Arts Office, Paul Thompson, thank you for joining us. Education of New York City Arts and Ed Roundtable, Kimberly Olson, thank you for joining us. Superintendent Vaughn, Bronx Arts Ensemble, PS16. Ms. Dovo, thank you for teaching us and teaching our students. We truly appreciate the work every day. What an honor it has been to continue so many partnerships with Councilmember Dinowitz, who has been a continuous rock and support for PS16 and the larger Wakefield community. A strong advocate from the beginning, bringing opportunities such as supports for arts instruction and has been so instrumental to the development of our children. They flourish and learning includes the arts. When PS16 got the email for the award, we immediately contacted Bronx Arts and called Myra. We knew that that was the perfect partnership for us. We've been working with Bronx Arts Ensemble for quite some time, long before I became a member of PS16. Bronx Ensemble had already made their staple at PS16, so it was the right thing to do. So we got that funding from Councilman Dinowitz through CASA. So we are constantly in appreciation of the work that he brings to PS16 students and families. As a district, you know, there's other parts that we do in partnership with the arts. We have been working with the Whitney Museum to also have other partnerships so that leaders are also learning what are ways that we can bring the arts to our students, what are creative ways that we can get them involved, what are ways that we can make connections to curriculum. And so arts is much bigger than just what we do to have fun. It's also ways and bridges and windows into understanding and learning. So helping our students build background knowledge has also been a major component of the work that we do with the arts. So any teaching artist that comes in the building, we make sure that they also know what's happening in curriculum, so we can allow for curriculum to come alive. So we are so grateful for this partnership and for these opportunities. We hope to continue to have opportunities through the councilman's initiatives and ways that we can make sure that arts is a staple in New York City public schools, not just through a grant, but just through our everyday lives. New York City is such a wealth of experience and knowledge, and we are in the greatest city to be in, and there's so many experiences to expand for our students, so we just want to continue any opportunities that we have. So thank you, Councilman Dinowitz, Paul Thompson, Kim Olson, Superintendent Vaughn, and Bronx Arts for thinking of our school and helping us to continue to shine bright like PS16 does. So thank you.
What an incredible principal you all have here at PS16. Can we give her another round of applause?
So we have some tokens of appreciation that we wanted to make sure we gave before we finished up. So we have, of course, you know, you have to make sure that you are warm in the second realm of spring. So you have your PS16 jacket. And we also have an award for Bronx Arts for your continued sponsorship and support. I heard you jacket. That way when you visit other schools, you can.
Really, what's under that?
Shine bright.
Shine bright. Okay. That's the perfect.
But be careful, you have a flat.
I do?
Yes, you do.
Goodness, thank you.
Oh my goodness, I love to see that. We're gonna keep on going, and I'm gonna now toss it over to our incredible partner, Mr. Paul Thompson. He is the Executive Director of the New York City Public Schools Arts Office. Welcome, Paul.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody.
How are we doing today? Do we feel jazzed? Well, my name is Paul Thompson, and I run what is called the Arts Office. And our office is responsible for making sure that the arts are found everywhere in all of our New York City public schools. And so we work with superintendents, we work with principals, we work with teachers, we work with arts partners to make sure that you all are having arts-rich experiences, because do the arts make you feel good? Wasn't that an amazing experience, being able to play the drums? I can tell you, it was the best part, and it's probably going to be the best part of my day. And so I just want to thank Councilman Dinowitz, who is a huge supporter of the arts. And again, have to thank the City Council because they've been instrumental in making sure that we have the funds to help support the kind of systemic approach the arts office is taking to make sure that principals are putting the arts into the core of every school's instructional mission. So thank you to the City Council. I also wanted to thank everyone here at PS16. You guys are amazing. I want to shout out the principal. Wow, you have such an amazing community here. Thank you so much. You can tell the arts are really happening in the school. I want to thank the superintendent and the superintendent's office. Thank you for all that you do. Without our partnership, we wouldn't be able to make sure that we were providing all of these incredible arts experiences. And really, last but not least, it's one of the major people who's the thrower of the party, the round table. We gotta thank him and everybody in the round table. They are dogged fighters at making sure that we have arts in every single New York City public school. So thank you, everybody. This has been a great morning. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Wonderful. We're going to keep on going. I'm next going to invite up one of our incredible arts partners. So this work happens in partnership between our in-school teachers and our world-class artists and arts organizations. So it's my pleasure to first introduce the lovely Eve Wolf, Executive Director of Dancing Classrooms. Welcome, Eve. Can we give Miss Eve a big round of applause?
Thank you. Thank you, and good morning, everyone. As Kim said, my name is Eve Wolf, and I'm the Executive Director of Dancing Classrooms. Thank you, Councilmember Dinowitz, the Arts Office, the Roundtable, and of course, thank you to PS16 for hosting us today. Yes, big round of applause for everybody. What a joy it is to walk into a school with art on the walls and music in the air and so much joy amongst your students. And you can tell that arts is a deeply rooted part of the school community here. As one of the largest arts partners to New York City Public Schools, dancing with over 10,000 students every year, Dancing Classrooms really understands the importance of partnerships between arts organizations and New York City Public Schools. The Supports for Arts Instruction initiative that the City Council so deeply supports is an essential piece of making sure that school communities like yours and all of our young people have equal access to arts education. With these funds, one of our school partners, PS86, went from being unsure if they could afford a program for 2 classes every year and waiting until the last minute to plan, to this year offering dance instruction in every class in grades K, 1, and 2. What a huge difference this investment makes for all of our young people. I have seen firsthand the transformative journey that our students go on when they have a chance to join hands, to look each other in the eye, to explore dances from around the world together. By bringing students together to make connections, move their bodies, explore history and culture through creative expression, build confidence and teamwork, arts programs like Dancing Classrooms and Bronx Arts Ensemble are equipping our young people with the tools they need to succeed in school and in life. I just want to say on behalf of all of the arts partners out there that we are incredibly grateful for the city's continued investment in equitable arts instruction through the support of the Arts Instruction Program and so many others. So I am so excited to see you all on your art journey. I know you are going to continue making art and coming together with the support of your teachers, your principals, your superintendents, and your city council members. So thank you all again for coming out today, and don't be afraid to tell your friends how awesome art is. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Eve. We're now going into our very last moments of our time together. So I'm going to invite up my friend, the lovely Judith Insel, Executive Director of Bronx Arts Ensemble, to close us out with some brief remarks, and then we will have a very special performance by some talented young dancers. Welcome, Judith first.
Thanks a lot, Kim. I just want to
take a moment to just tell you how incredible I feel about the Bronx Arts Ensemble getting this plaque from your school. This was unexpected, and I'm going to read what it says. Presented to Bronx Arts Ensemble, Inc. Thank you for your support of PS16 students and your lasting impact on our school community. So this is really, really cool. We were not expected to get anything like this today because we are coming here every week, year after year, for about 15 years, helping this school have arts education programs. So for us to get an award from you is a real honor because we are here to serve you with all these great arts education programs, and this means even though you tell our teaching artists how great you feel about it, you really love the Bronx Arts Ensemble. I really appreciate it. So as I had said, we've been coming here for over 15 years. We've built a strong and lasting partnership with PS16, which is obviously evident, providing our professionally trained teaching artists to instruct a wide range of after-school and in-school programs to the school, including courses in chorus, Latin dance, hip-hop, African drumming and dance, theater, and visual arts. So we've been coming here and become really a part of your community. You have invited us into your community to help you to experience arts in each of your lives, and that's really important to us. We are currently providing arts education programs here through an after-school grant from our wonderful council member, Bronx Council Member Eric Dinowitz. And we also are supported by Support for the Arts Instruction Citywide Initiative launched by the Department of Education's Arts Office. So the Arts Office is doing this incredible thing. It's helping organizations like ours to reach many schools throughout all the boroughs to bring arts education to many different schools. Through our initiatives, Bronx Arts Ensemble has expanded its partnership with PS16 to collaboratively design an 8-week rotating program for pre-K, kindergarten, and first grade students, who you've seen a little of their work today, and each ensuring an experience in multiple art forms, including African drumming and dance, visual arts, and theater. These programs were developed in support to increase student school engagement and attendance across all the grades here. And we are confident that our arts education programs at this school will produce measurable improvements in both, achieving both of those goals. We want to give a special thank you to Principal Gray for reaching out to us and asking us to develop these new programs for you through these initiatives. I'll end with this. Bronx Arts Ensemble's service to the Bronx is an investment in its future. So we believe in every young person in this room and every Bronx student across the borough. We are dedicated to nurturing the next generation of artists, audiences, and creative thinkers. We know that arts education develops creative thinkers and people who are successful, and to ensure that the arts are a vital and accessible asset for years to come to all the people in the Bronx. So thank you so much for having this relationship with us. Bronx Arts Ensemble feels like we are obviously, currently, and forever implanted in your community at PS16. And I really appreciate, again, this blooming and ever-growing relationship. So now, without further ado, I've finished my remarks, and now we're going to have a special presentation by Miss Yobo and her African dance and drumming students.
Everybody gonna repeat after me. Cheche poulet. Cheche poulet. Poulet kopisa. Kopisa langa. Lala tilanga. Umbalele. Umbalele. Cheche poulet. Poulet kopisa. Kopisa langa. Langa tilala. Umbalele. Umbalele. Everybody, right? Are you ready? So you're gonna let us sing together, right? Ready? Everybody clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands. Hands together. Sit together. Bend your knee and smile. Cheche poulet. Poulet kopisa. Kopisa langa. Lala tilanga. Balele. Balele. Clap together. Clap together. Try that. Push the ball. Throw the ball.